Hello and welcome to my video. So these are the medieval style or ancient shoes I made, and they are basically one flat piece of leather. It's just kind of like gathers up the front, pulls it together like a pucker toe moccasin, and then the rest I just, because I was limited with the size of leather I had, but I just put kind of like some strings there and it worked just fine. I haven't worn them much. So here, because I was short on leather, I had to put a whole insert, U-shaped insert into the heel. That worked okay, good. Today we're making some ancient ghillie shoes, and we have to make a template for that. So see, yes we can. All right. Okay, I got that. So then I will mark the middle of my ball here, ball of my foot as a reference point. And from here, take our hand and go around in a circle. Okay, let's see how that looks. Any kind of mistake you make it here, not a big deal. So as a test, I'll put my foot on there and fold it over, and it folds over nicely, maybe even a little bit too much. So I can take some off on this end here. Something like that. Here, some loops. Leash is the wrong word, loops. And I want the heel piece longer because I will put a little hole in there to tie around my ankle. Well, that's how far we are. Now some final measurement. Okay. That's okay. Goes up. Very good. And this is the tabs we'll be cutting. Something like this. And then we'll cut it, so this can be probably half again here. And this. And then we round it. This can be half. Something like this. Okay, so I did spread out my tabs more evenly, as you can see, and rounded them up. And we also have to keep in mind that you shouldn't cut all the way to your foot outline, because then kind of water can get in even easier. So we leave kind of like a little rim, like a bathtub for your foot. So now, these are my section of an old leather jacket I cut up. It's not as thick as I'd hoped for, but it's for my first try, so it should be okay. And put it on. It barely fits, and cut it out. And here they are, my first pair of ghillie shoes. So I think the name ghillie may have to do with this, because it looks like the gills of a fish, but I'm probably wrong about it. Anyways, I had to change it and integrate the strap, pulling my sample gathered hose up and also pulling the heel up. So that's why it's like this. And there would be tied up your legs for the reason that in case you lose them in the mud, you don't lose the whole shoe. You can just put it back on your foot and off you go. So I'm totally in love with how they look. They're beautiful. I find them very beautiful. And here they are. So here we have my winter version, worn with woolen socks. Not very elegant. I like the other pair better. And I really soaked the leather in oil. But I now understand why North American ancient people left the flesh side out, because these guys are very slippery.